American Battery Metals Corporation, soon to be known as American Batteries Technology Corp, is a company that has been absolutely flying in the last week. Now, we'll go ahead and I will pull up my own personal holdings in this company just to show you how much we are up since the last video. So as you can see here, I am currently up about 168.44% with the cost basis per share of about $1.17. So as it has grown to about $3.13, we are up pretty good. Now, if you do want updates and if you want to, stay up to date on what my portfolio is doing and what changes I am making, definitely consider going down to the link in my description. It'll take you over to my Patreon where I'm fully transparent about all the different trades and all of the different information that I do get. I basically put everything that I know about trading into this Discord. So if you are interested in it, I do believe that it could be an amazing opportunity for anyone involved. But with that being said, we did get some great news about this company only a few days ago. It's something that I actually missed and I haven't seen talked about on this platform yet. So I did want to bring it to you all, and I also wanted to mention what I think it could mean for this company going on into the future, as I feel like it does have a lot of potential. With that being said, if you do enjoy today's video, if you find it valuable or entertaining, you can let me know by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. If there's any companies that you'd like me to check out that I haven't checked out yet on this channel, please leave them in the comment section, as that is where I get a lot of my content. But all that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into the video. So if you did need a brief reminder of what American Battery Metals Corp is, or soon to be known as American Battery Technology Company, as they are undergoing a change in ticker symbols, they're going to be now known as ABTC. They're an American-owned company that is meeting the soaring global demand for lithium-ion battery technology with the USA-made complete lifecycle approach. So their platform creates a circular economy for battery metals that champions ethical and environmentally sustainable sourcing of critical materials. They go through recycling of lithium-ion batteries to recover and reuse battery metals. They extract battery metals from primary resources in development of new green technologies that can be deployed at a scale, and they also go through the exploration and stewardship of new mineral resources globally. So basically, in all, they just focus on, again, battery metals. They recycle them, they recover them from the recycled material, they extract them from their actual sources, and it's just everything battery metals specifically. Now, why is this important, and what are we going to be really focusing on today? Well, there is one aspect of their overall business that I do believe is going to be one of the most, talked about, one of the most important, and that is going to be their recycling. Well, it says here that ABTC is pioneering a closed-loop battery recycling process that separates and recovers each individual elemental metal from the end-of-life batteries from consumer electronics, stationary storage applications, and electric vehicles, as well as from defects and waste from battery manufacturing facilities. These recovered metals are refined to battery-grade specifications and then sold back into the supply chain in a true closed-loop process. Now, we did do a full breakdown and analysis of this company probably about a week or two ago. So if you do want a full breakdown of all of their different services and what I think a lot of the prospects of this company are, definitely go check it out, as I am just going to be doing a quick review here before I jump into this news. Well, so as we can see here that they do focus on a closed loop process of recycling of lithium ion batteries. Now, the reason I think this is important, of course, is because these are the same batteries that are used in the majority of today's electric vehicles. And the issue with that is there's this ongoing doubt, and there's ongoing rumor basically that there's not going to be enough of these metals and there's not going to be enough of the components to make these batteries to meet the demand of electric vehicles going on into the future, as we have started to see much legal regulation and a whole bunch of stuff being put into place in order to, increase the demand and to grow out the overall electric vehicle market. Now, with that being said, we are currently seeing a full government, especially in the United States, that is fully Democratic ran. Now, the thing about that is they are very focused on going green and cleaning up a lot of the global emissions and really focusing on the electric vehicle sector. So whenever we do go look back, there was an article that was released about a year ago that basically summarized a lot of the Democratic candidates' plans for the electric vehicle industry and the overall climate change issue that we are seeing at hand. It said that 6 of the 7 candidates state that they want this transition to zero-emission vehicles. Considering current technology, zero-emission or clean means electric-powered. So, of course, we're going to be focused on electric vehicles, which use these lithium batteries. Well, Joe Biden, who obviously did win the presidency, says that Biden's site does not provide a timeline for his goal, but it does read that he supports developing rigorous new fuel economy standards aimed at ensuring 100% of new sales for light and medium-duty vehicles will be electrified. Now, What does that mean? And there's clearly some good news that is going around right now that further ensures that this is actually going to be taken into effect, and we are going to start to see some legal regulation and maybe some funding being provided into this sector. Well, we did get some news, and I would say it was about 2 days ago or a day ago that it was released, and we can see up here that the DOE, or the Department of Energy, is awarding more than $50 million in funding for 15 projects focused on field validation and demonstration, as well as next-generation extraction, separation, and processing technologies for critical materials. Now, again, this is basically exactly what American Battery Metals Corp, that is exactly what they focus on. Well, of course, they did receive some of this funding. It does say it right here that American Battery Metals Corporation, it was going to be DOE funding to all of these different companies, totaling out to about $2 million, and cost share going to be about $2,272,000, with total cost coming out to about $4.5 million. So with that being said, I do believe that with the new presidency, and clearly as we can see that there are a lot of moves being made to already increase this funding and to get this thing off the ground. I think the energy sector is going to be something that we see in a lot of focus over the next 4 years at least. While we are going to see the government being pretty much democratically run, that means that they are going to be putting a lot of funding and a lot of regulation on this industry. Now, whenever it comes to American Battery Technology Corporation, the reason that this is important is because they're like a co-partner of the EV sector, because they're not producing the electric vehicles themselves, but what they're doing are providing the materials and providing the metals that make the battery, which is what powers the entire car. So with the growth of the EV market, we see the growth of their industry, and we see the growth of this company as well. Now, we can't forget that they are currently in the process of building a facility that is going to be going through 20,000 tons of material every single day in recycling and extraction. So I'm very excited to see what the future does hold for this company. I do believe that they will receive substantial funding from the government, as well as benefit from a lot of the legal regulation being passed towards the energy sector. And I'm very curious to see how this will help grow out their company and allow them to expand out their consumer base. Definitely let me know what you all think about all of this information down below. I'm not sure how I missed this information right here, but when I was just kind of going through the articles today, I noticed it and I was like, oh, this got to be talked about, because this is just the first step in all of this funding and all the regulation that we may see going into the future. So again, let me know what you all think. If you do want to keep up to date again with all of the trades I do make around this company, definitely again consider hitting up my Patreon, as that is where I provide all of that information. I hope you all do have a great day. I post 2 to 3 times every single day, so I hope to see you all soon. Peace.